I did not dog PETA when they raised a fuss about our president swatting a fly. They sell things in the store called fly swatters that serve the purpose of swatting a fly. Why are we not protesting fly swatters? I didn't say nothing about that. And then a couple of months later, just a couple of months later, Robin Starr, that's R-O-B-I-N-S-T-A-R-R, 2 R's, CEO of an anti-cruelty group, murdered her own dog by leaving him in a hot-ass car for more than 4 hours on a 90-degree day. Oh, they said 4 hours, so you can best believe it was longer than 4 hours she left the dog in the car. But anyway, yeah, on a 90-plus degree day while she was chilling at the office, claiming she didn't know her husband put the dog in the car. You mean to tell me that you drove your ass all the way to work, like you always do, and didn't notice whether your dog was in the car or not? The whole ride? Like he may or may not usually be when you take off to go to work. The whole ride? And you are an animal activist. You super animal lover of the universe. These are the same type of folks that support the murder of an abortionist because he takes lives. Seriously? And not only did she murder the freaking dog, the unapologetic pet murderer then had no intentions of resigning afterwards. And the fly worshippers further supported her in her actions. Yeah, support. Okay, I let that fly. Nor did I make a fuss when they bitched and moaned about the most noble and peaceful man in office today earning, keyword, earning the Nobel Peace Prize. There's a whole lot of folks they don't know squat about who won in the past. And I don't recall anybody being all up in arms about that. There have been some black people, there's been some Arabic people, there have been people across the world that people didn't know squat about winning the Nobel Peace Prize. I didn't hear squat about it. Now suddenly we have a man in office who is nobly doing his damnedest to bring peace, nobly bringing peace into this country, into this world, and suddenly they want to throw hissy fits about it. Hell, given the bitches we usually have to choose from, they're lucky they finally have a man in office willing to shoulder their shit in the first place, not to mention a noble or a peaceful one. Maybe they should have nominated Robin Starr along with Palin. Maybe that's what should have went down. Maybe that would please them. Not surprisingly, we got super Negroes now calling the president white power in blackface. You know, ignorance is a more widespread epidemic than H1N1 will ever be, and super Negroes are many times more destructive to the cause they claim to represent, doing a great job of basically fulfilling the expectations of what they think is white power. I said it. And I guess now, the alleged right-wing white power is supposed to be all up in arms about the president's bow in Tokyo. The way he bowed to the emperor in Tokyo. I'm sure Palin would have known better. I bet you Palin would have known better. The nonsense will be never ending in how far the inhumane selfish will reach. And it's a reach to dissect integrity. And clearly they obviously reach. Racists and Republicans, which are very, very often the same thing, can bow on this. Just imagine if all these bozos would put just half the energy into something united and constructive that they put into fighting against all this positive and developmental. Idiocy is an epidemic. I'm just glad there's a first family in office with some compassion and a sense of human relations with a little tact and diplomacy, who also happens to be remarkably steadfast.